Hello, this is Brown Earl from Bristol, Virginia. And, well, I can't get enough of Grant Cardone. Have you all had enough? Not me. Anyway, this is chapter 8 and step number 6 in his little booklet, the Millionaire Booklet, How to Get Super Rich by Grant Cardone. Chapter 8, step 6, save to invest. Don't save to save. Mind change, mindset. Investing money is how you will get super rich. The only reason to save money is to one day invest money. I was brought up believing you should save money for emergencies, retirement, and that rainy day event. All those books I read about had wealthy people saving to make investments, not to just simply save. Since the age of 26, I have been saving so one day I could invest and expand, not simply to have some disaster or emergency I could fund. Hi guys, thanks for coming on. My first investment was when I was 31 years old. I'd been saving for 6 years, operating like I was broke. A guy came to me after one of my seminars and had the idea to create a hands-on in-house training company in which a team of people would go into a company and put new sales procedures in place to increase sales. I told him, I will loan the new company $50,000. It has to be paid back in 90 days. I get a salary for my information and a percentage of profits, and I will never lend you another dime if you can't pay me back in 90 days. So make it work. At that time, I only had a couple $100,000 saved, but my main income, my speaking career, had improved itself very dependable, and I was growing at the time. I liked the idea because it was symbiotic business, okay, connected to my first one, meaning I didn't have to take my attention off the first company to grow the second one, and the first business would feed the second one. Okay. Now, my new partner paid me in 90 days, and the new company paid me as much as the first year as my first business did. That's what I call surges or spikes, not just incremental income growth. This guy is a genius. My third company was created a couple of years after the second business. I was 35 years old, and I had been studying real estate for almost 5 years. I had looked at hundreds of apartment buildings over that time and never had the courage to buy one. I finally pulled the trigger on my first deal. The deal was 48-unit apartment buildings in Vista, California for $1.95 million, and it required $350,000 for a down payment. That was third of my total sacred accounts. I knew it was a good deal, and I did it. It took me 6 years to find it, and when I did, I moved with speed on it. It cash flowed in 1 month, and every month after that. 90 days later, I bought my second legal 38 units in Point Loma, California for $3 million. 3 years later, I sold both properties and made over $5 million while earning $100,000 a year in positive cash. The $850,000 investment netted me $5,300,000, a 600% return. I got to meet this man. 8 years of staying broke, 8 years of staying on offense to strengthen my first and second business, while safeguarding my sacred savings account set me up so that one day I could make significant investment. That was the first time I made $1 million at one time. And in this case, it was $5 million in one swing. Dang. The truth is, it took years of discipline, knowledge, and courage to be in position to seize the opportunity, not a lucky break. Most people aren't equipped to take advantage of moments because they don't have the money. They don't have the knowledge or the courage. People don't create wealth because they never invest enough in a deal to get a big payoff. Significant wealth creators make big plays, not little ones. To do this, you must have surplus of cash and confidence. When you know it's the right thing, go all in fast. Speed is power. When you do, you're going to exhaust your sacred accounts you had been building. At those times, you must have complete confidence in the investment and in your previous income flows so that if the investment takes longer to work or even fails, you still can rely on your earlier flows of income. Sometimes I will go years without investing in a new business and simply focus on making my current business stronger. I don't gamble with money. I invest it, and I want sure things. That means I need to know what I'm doing, and the investment should be a no-brainer. I literally go through every possible worst-case scenario calculation, and if I can still make money, I go all in. When I do, I'm willing to go broke and exhaust all my cash, knowing I'm not putting my family or those who depend on me at risk, because the earlier income flows can support us. He's got a quote. People never create wealth because they never invest enough in a deal to get a big payoff. Last year, rather than buying more real estate, I invested in a jet. Wow, Gulfstream 200. The real estate market at that time seemed overpriced to me, and I couldn't make sense of buying more the way I calculated deals. I went broke again paying for the jet, forcing me to keep hustling. I justified the purpose, believing it would get me in front of more customers and help me grow my existing businesses' income. Also, anyone will tell you a jet is a terrible investment. Ask any accountant, and they will tell all you it's a terrible investment. But none of them can buy a jet either. Ask anyone who owns a jet, and they will tell you nothing about buying a jet makes financial sense until you understand the value of time. I paid for the jet the first year. I owned it because it allowed me to get in front of more qualified customers in shorter periods of time, and I continue to repeat the formula of increasing income, saving to invest, and grow in increments and surges, preparing for future investments. And we have another quote, and it reads, "Nothing about buying a jet makes financial sense until you understand the value of time." Everything takes time, guys. You got to know what you're doing. And that is the end of chapter 8. I'll tell you what, this book is absolutely phenomenal. I do have on my blog, if you go to Envisioning Utopia with Carol.com, there is a section in there. It's listed under my blogs of all the readings from Grant. And that's where I'm putting them all. Facebook's kind of screwy how they do it. It's hard for me to group them all together in one place. But they are on my blog. Again, Envisioning, and that's with an E, Envisioning Utopia with Carol.com. So, wow. I love this guy. So anyway, thank you for coming in, guys. And tomorrow we'll go to the next chapter. I think there's only let's say 9, it'll be chapter 9 is multiple flows of income. 10 is repeat, reinforce, and hyper focus. And that's the last one. So we'll get those done first part of the week for sure. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Leave me a comment if you'd like. And yeah, go catch all the others. EnvisioningUtopiaWithCarol.com. Thanks for coming. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye for now.